just happening everywhere. Like it be like that bad news just the form top person, but it will not affect us in Jesus' name.
Honestly.
But then every day, like, there's always one news
Yes,
after the other, and most times the news are not even pleasant. The one way they hear today, it's just another just
I swear
things are just crashing everywhere. Everybody's going through a lot of things.
that crashing is the right word.
As in,
Everything is crashing.
Thank God that we don't have plane crashes anymore. Thank God for small miracles.
Honestly,
Okay?
like it has been a while.
As in,
And
yes.
God will not say anything like that. Like,
Amen. The aviation industry is doing well in here. I commend everybody that are creating aircraft.
yeah.
Thank you so much for your love and support. Really appreciate it.
Oh my God. My name is Pamileri. Welcome to today's podcast.
And as always, the owner of this soft baby girl voice is Eniola. Yes, that's
Baby girl voice.
okay? Yes,
I mean, man's voice.
Don't be a hater, okay? Don't be a hater. They say the is silent. Don't be a hater.
Okay.
Anyway, I
Not
welcome
speak
you
the
to
British.
today's episode. At the British, at the America. Anyway, I welcome you all to today's podcast. Okay, we are so happy that you're tuned in once again. Welcome to our podcast.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and today, a lot of things are happening, but then we are not talking about those things that are happening. Probably we'll get to them later, Sha. But then today, we want to talk about moving out of your parents' house. Like we said in our first episode, this season is all about being an adult, to be an independent person. Jesus Christ, what did I just say?
You just said independent.
That's to become an independent person. Not to become, but then to like just living right. Okay.
See what ASU has cost. I said, now ASU cost.
It's not their fault. It's all welcome. And it's not my life that they used to play ping pong. Okay. What I meant to say was independent. Okay. Please. I went to good schools.
Oh my God.
But then regardless, today we are going to be talking about moving out of our parents' house and living by yourself.
Yeah.
Or we living by ourselves. That's what we'll talk about today.
Yeah.
So
people that even used to rush to like leave their parents' house. Like,
I commend you guys.
Honestly.
People that do that, I commend you guys.
Honestly,
as
like,
I am like this, I used to tell people, like, before I move out of my parents' house, it go taste more. Probably when I'm married, because the way rent,
you will eventually.
the way
But
rent
I think
is rising.
I think
these
it
days.
just depends on what to make you move out. It might not even be
Yeah,
marriage.
exactly. If it's a
Might be
good
job,
reason,
or maybe even living in the
It can.
country.
yeah, things like that. There are valid reasons to like, actually like leave your parents' house.
Yeah.
But then like now, now the stage of life I am now, the only thing I can
Exactly.
foresee is probably marriage,
With
because
the way everything is these
the
days.
cost of living in Nigeria right now is crazy. It's rising. It's crazy by the day.
Really.
And I'm just like, people that are paying rent, honestly, I salute you guys. You guys are doing so well.
Honestly,
I commend you
You
guys.
won't even know when 1 year will just
Elapse
like
and
that.
then you have to pay another.
Honestly,
I was talking to a friend the other day, and then their living conditions, and then the person's paying like 300,000 naira for a space. It's not Lagos. I know it's low, but then it's not Lagos, and the place and the location. I'm pretty sure it's hard to get a job that will pay you that figure
yes.
in
Now,
a year in that location. I'm not saying it is not available. It is, but then it's a lot though. I'm not even gonna lie.
wait, did you say 300k in a year, like a job?
Yes,
Paying 300k, like up to that amount in a year.
not a year, per month.
Okay,
Like per month.
I fear. Actually, I actually thought you said like the
No,
the pay
in
is
a
not
year.
300k in a
Bikini.
year. I was trying to ask, what's the person looking for?
Sorry, there are actually jobs that are, at least I believe, as a person that works now in Nigeria, your average salary per annum should be lowest per annum per year should at least be $1 million naira per year.
It should be over self.
The reason why I'm even saying,
But then maybe like
that's an average.
Yeah,
it's just an average,
let's
like
even
$1
say
million
with the
naira.
normal salary wage.
That's what I'm saying, like an average. That if it is $1 million naira, I'm talking about probably like 130 20 per month.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
thereabout.
You can work with that.
It's okay now.
It's
Come
okay.
up with that. 1 million naira should be the average salary per year.
That's
But
okay.
then the economy is really bad, so we can't really say. And jobs
Yeah.
are not really so forthcoming like that.
Yeah.
So we can't really say. So not to digress, we're talking about moving out of our parents' house. We don't live with our parents at the moment because we're in school, obviously.
Yes, yes.
And we don't live in school accommodation as well. So in a way, we are living by ourselves. And we're not claiming independent though, because low-key, we are still our parents' children. I am solely dependent on my parents. I don't have a job, okay?
At all.
I'm an unemployed youth, like someone said.
But then we just have businesses, little.
We have small startups.
Yeah, exactly.
Permit me to
have
use
business.
startups.
They just say business.
There are businesses like just SMEs, okay? Just
Businesses,
little
rather.
businesses that
Yes.
we are doing. And honestly, like I was thinking about this thing the other day, and I realized students now, like, there's this drive to be an entrepreneur, and normally we're not supposed to be like entrepreneurs. I'm not saying it's not like bad, but then looking at the way it was in like the past,
now like 90%.
like let's say like 5 years ago and now, the rise for students to be entrepreneurs has actually like increase.
Yeah.
There's always this, I need to be making money, I need to be doing something.
Yes,
And
now.
it really I'm not sure it should be like that,
Because
a lot of people have lost focus on their studies because of that.
aside that self, the money that most people are getting from home is not even enough to just take care of themselves.
I'm not even honestly. I have no nothing against how much they're collecting from home. Sure, you get, because there are some. The thing is, parents are struggling as well.
Yeah.
We're not even going to lie. Parents are struggling,
Yeah.
and many of them can't afford to like give their children that much. It's not their fault, because the state of the economy is not allowing people to like have so much to save and to use for their basic lifestyle. Sure, you get. So to just afford things, students are just I need to have a business, trying to
just
make
to
sure
support what
their parents are giving them.
home.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so please, Nigeria needs to do better. But
Yeah.
then it starts with each and every one of us.
Yes.
So, what do you need to move out of your parents' house? Why?
do you need?
Wait, before we even go there, please, you need a lot of things.
What do you need to
But
move out
then,
from your
not
parents'
even
house?
what do you need now?
Pack your
Pardon me.
clothes.
Speaking of packing your clothes, do you remember when we were kids? And then probably me. Funny enough, I never got to that stage. I don't know why. I just never got to that
What
stage.
stage?
But then the
I
stage
think I
of
know what
I want
I
to
call-
leave. I want to
I
leave.
swear.
I never got to that stage of probably I was beaten at home, and then
And then
I
you
pack
just
my
go, I'm going to
things
pack all
and I'm
my
like,
things, I'm going to leave this house
I'm leaving
today.
this house. Never.
I'm sure if it's me, I'm like looking back now. I'm sure my parents would just be, this emo, this thing, that. What's wrong with this one?
Where do you want to go? The thing is, I'm actually seeing some people that actually like took the bold step, but it's a lie. Which bold step? You still come back to your father's house. But then,
Funny enough, I never
got to.
But I just had that. I'm not going to stay in this house. But which clothes I want to pack?
And the thing is, my parents beat me so much one day, and I was like, no, I'm not these people's kids. Like, no, I'm not that child. They probably caused me also because you cannot beat me like this. Honestly, that day I was crying. I was like, and that time I don't even know what there was one conversation I was having in my head. I was like, I'm gonna ask my mom that she should tell my room, but that was like it was
The
so
beating was
serious.
just too much. You just really wanted to move out.
Honestly, I was
why
just
would they be
done.
beating me if they gave birth to me?
As
like
in,
this?
I was so done with that thing. So we all like had this moving out mindset.
Yeah.
But then that one was just play, just child's play. Now, like right now at this stage, I'm talking about youths now. There are so many people that they are moving out of their parents' house for various reasons. So Pamela, what are the various reasons that you see that are valid and to like move out of your parents' house?
Okay, valid reasons will be, I think the number one thing for me will be if you want to leave Nigeria. If you want to jackpot. Honestly, if you have the intentions, if you have the you have the resources to just move out of Nigeria, yeah, please, by all means. Or you want to even pack your parents along, leave Nigeria. But like that's one of the valid reasons, jokes aside, to leave this country and to move away from your parents' houses. It can be for educational purposes. It can be you want to relocate to work there or something else. But that's like one major reason why you leave your parents' house. The another reason why you leave your parents' house is probably your job is really far away from where your parents are staying.
Yeah, down to.
Yes, and you can't just be commuting daily to and fro from that far distance. So yeah, definitely you can look for somewhere closer to your job.
I think both of us actually have experiences with not being at home because of at a certain stage where we had to go and work.
Before,
that was our internship.
Our IT, yeah.
So we had to, both of us, I don't even know, we just, where our placements were was really far from our parents, and so we had to go and stay somewhere else. We didn't even stay on our own, we just had to stay with other people.
Yeah.
So at that point too, it was just, it's a valid reason, but that one was
we were not actually without, it was not our own place.
We did not even leave our parents' house. It was like, because every weekend we're always going back home.
Yes, definitely.
Always going back home.
But that one is just like an example. At least we're not like constantly at home, but like that's a valid reason to even leave, that you can get your own place and everything. That one is because like now we can't get our own place now because we know that that's not where we'll be.
We have our own place, so don't let Bamlerin deceive you, please. Right now
I'm talking about that particular area now.
Yeah, like but right now, the reason why we are staying at our place, which I thought was going to be our number one reason though, was because of school.
Yeah, our educational
purposes. The school I attend, the institution we attend, does not have a school accommodation, so everybody had to seek their accommodation outside. So our own place now, it's our place. I can't say otherwise. It's our place. Okay, it's our parents are paying like.
Then why might I don't
most
count
expenses is on our head?
Why might I don't even count these places? Because this place is just like we stay here during the session, and immediately the session is over, we go home again. Before we know, we come back for the next session.
Don't go home now.
So exactly, like for me, that's why it was also my number one. Like I go home, come back. But now I felt like I'm talking of somewhere that you are no more with your parents. Like you don't necessarily have to be coming to your parents. Even if you go and visit your parents, it's just be like a once in a while kind of thing. It's not like you just been going home, coming to your place.
The funny thing is, I feel like you go home a lot. Maybe that's why you're saying like this. Because for me, there has been a year that I was here, and the most I was at home was probably like 4 weeks. I think that was that 300 level period.
Yes, I remember there was a time I was even telling you that because that day
I was so confused. You know what? Funny enough, it wasn't even like this place was just better because me, I used to like taking a bus.
She did not have anybody at home, Jare. She did not want to be the only one.
My parents are at home. There's nobody.
No, like maybe to be gisty with frequent,
and maybe
like meeting
many
people,
of my friends are
kind
here,
of thing.
and my circle is here.
Exactly.
So
it was preferably this place was okay.
Nah. So to me, like this was like feels like me staying
friends, on my own. People were here. So,
but then the experience of us staying on our own, like at first, like for me, it's been on my own, like without my parents. God, on my own space. First, I was happy because I was like, hey, I have
no house chores, no errands,
nobody calling me every minute that come and do this. I'm not. If my parents are listening to this, I'm not complaining. No, please, I'm not complaining. But then when I got here, I was so happy because I was like, finally my own place. I'm responsible for myself here.
Yes.
I can leave. I can go anywhere I want. I can come back anytime. I don't need to worry about this and that. I was just happy that this is my place, like this is my space.
Yes.
And I have to do everything by myself. There was no errands, there was no astros. Even the astros is fine. Like you have to take care of your space. But at the same time, I was like, it is not come and do this, come and do that. Like happiness was really overwhelming.
I think then those were the major things there. Honestly, for me. Like if I want to leave the house, I was like, God, I can't wait to leave this house. Like the chores are so muddy, errands. If you go out to go and do something, I'll do before you know it, they'll send you again to go and do another thing. Before you know it, especially if you are the only one. If my other sibling, if my other brother is not around, I'll just be the only one going up and down. So
and the thing is, me, I used to feel like it was too much because you send me somewhere right now, and the next, like, not up to 5 minutes, you are have mercy upon me, okay? Have mercy. So yeah, come here, like, and the fact that I didn't have to do that year was was something I was really happy about. Truly,
I think another reason why some people used to also move out from their parents' house is privacy. Most especially that would be for guys. Because they always, in fact, most guys, I do tell my male friends that most times they don't go home, and they are still students anyway. That's why I'm saying, like, my male friends, I don't go home. Like, you're a student and you don't even go home. But most times I've come to the realization that many times I always like, that why would they be going home? That what they want to go and do at home?
Yeah,
that they just want to.
that's always the first thing they say. What else going to do at home?
Exactly. Like maybe they want to start setting up that, like they don't really want to be around home. I don't know.
At the end of the day, like this just goes back to the everybody wants to like make money for themselves.
Exactly.
I see that thing a lot with people that are here in this environment that I am, and then everybody's just like, I want to make my own money. I want to make my own money. I understand that money is the goal. Or she gets success. Yes. Everybody wants to be successful. But then, like, I'm starting to feel like it's starting to become the bane of our existence.
Honestly,
that's not something that many people are now worshiping. Like, if they don't have money, they feel like they're nothing. If they're not making money, they feel like, oh, their life is going nowhere. And it really shouldn't be like that.
Guy that will even be like, okay, me only wait. I can't wait after this semester. I'm going to go home. You hardly see.
I don't even think I've seen.
Even if they will go home,
they will still come back.
While. Exactly, it will be a while. Like before they will eventually leave school. Then if they will come back, if they can just be like a week at home, maybe it should not be as if they did not even go home at all. That kind of thing, and they will get back to school. But in fact, most times.
But then, like,
we like say we to say their privacy.
It's funny enough. It's not all cool. Because now I'll talk about the parts that we enjoy. I'll talk about the parts that we do not enjoy. About staying by ourselves.
Yes, definitely.
Number one is I miss my parents a lot, like a whole lot. I miss them so much. That's
like the good part. The good part is when you have not been at home for a while. When you finally go, there's this ginger of
but then like there are moments where I feel homesick. You definitely feel homesick.
Yeah.
No matter how much errands you run, and then you get your own place and you feel like, oh, you're happy. At the end of the day, like, you get homesick. That's like the number one thing. You definitely miss home because you've been used to being at home for a long time. Like, that's the environment that you know. That's the environment you grew up in. So it's now be like pulled away from it so suddenly. They always it's hard all the time.
Yeah. But are we going to say that is their privacy, like that they're trying to, like, I don't know. Is it the privacy that the guys need?
I don't think so.
Or the growing up, or like
I don't think so.
Them trying to just I'm a guy. I should not be.
It's not privacy.
Depending on my parents, that kind of thing.
It's actually that thing. I don't want to be dependent on my parents. I want to find my own way. The drive to find my own way. But then, like, I can't stress this enough. Yeah, no matter your gender, everybody is always like pushing towards success.
Yes.
But at the same time, don't forget the important things, because apart from the drive for success, there are so many other things that are so dear to life. There are so many other aspects of life you should be enjoying. You should be having fun. You should be going out, meeting people. Make sure you enjoy yourself, and it's not just the drive of I want to make money. There was this time that this phrase was trending. If it's not making money, it's not making sense. Fine, to a certain extent, I agree. But at the same time, like, money should not be everything.
Yes, now no pressure. Like, it does not have to be like immediately. So far you are living like you can afford the things that you want, like the basic needs. You don't have to just like.
There was this TikTok I saw the other day, and then this particular TikToker, he said something. I think probably in the previous video he mentioned that he still stays with his parents, and then somebody commented, so you still live with your parents' house, LML or something. I've been laughing my ass out, that kind of thing. and the guy was just like, where do you expect me to be? Is it mortuary or prison yard? Because it doesn't understand. Even me, see, that sound, I really love that sound, because it's okay to be your parents' house. It's very bad thing. They're your parents' house. Like, it's your parents' house, for God's sake. They're your parents. So that's just it. At the end of the day, like,
except for people that they are already establishing their own homes, like they want to get married, they are trying to put things together, that kind of thing. And definitely then you need to start getting your own space so that you start building yourself and your family future, and
So we cannot stress that enough. But then that comes to the end of this episode. Please do well to follow all our social media pages. Follow us on Instagram at This Life Thing Pod, and like and subscribe our YouTube channel at This Life Thing Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in.